If you need coffee to get through whatever comes next, you are welcome to grab that real quick too. I'm not going to be that person who says you can't have coffee. Far be it from me. And you do not need Wi-Fi or the church app in order to make the most of what we're about to learn. But if you would like to, that may be helpful to you. So if you have not already downloaded the new app that is sort of the host for our software and all the small groups and events and ways that it's going to be useful to us to connect to each other as well as our giving, now might be a good time to download that app. That app is called One Church, but when you search it in the App Store, it's called My One Church app. All right? So if you don't already have the app, it's the One Church app. It's called My One Church app in the App Store. And it's like a blue circle with a little skyline over the top of it. That's the icon of the app. So that's how you'll know that you have found the right one. So no need to take it any further than downloading that. I think Hugo is ready to teach us how we can use that resource both through the app and just on our webpage. Thanks for being here, Hugo.
Thank you, Ashley. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna do a quick overview on our new app and also how to access it via the internet. You will receive an invite if you're the primary on the account on the family profile. You will receive an invite Monday, probably sometime after 4 o'clock. And it's going to come with instructions on how to pledge, how to schedule online giving, and we're going to load a video, which it's going to be a short intro to the new website. A couple of things I do want to mention before we start the presentation. Through the end of through the end of this year, we're going to run both systems concurrently. The current system, which is ACS, and the new system, One Church. Please continue to use ACS if you do have a recurring gift, if you have it scheduled through 2023, or if it goes beyond 2023, we're going to be reaching out to those members. Payment information was not imported into the new system due to security reasons. The payment information that is held by a third-party company, so they do not, that information is locked in just one site. And that's the reason why the information did not come over. There's a text to give, and I'm just gonna touch real quick on that while I have the screen on, one-time donations. So the easiest way to access the system is gonna be by going to our church website. So once you've arrived to the church website, and the screen's going to look a whole lot different. This laptop, the screen seems to be a little condensed. You will look for our current stewardship drive, click in the stewardship page, and you will find the One Church login. Once you receive your invite, then you'll be able to use your email as your username, and you will set up your own password. Okay. So this is what the website is going to look like. This is your main navigation site. You'll find different buttons. As we're rolling out the system, we'll have more information, especially on the contacts, on the different groups, on events, on forms, and also on the calendar. The way you want to access your personal information is by clicking on View My Profile. Here you will find 4 tabs, which is your info, relationships, which this is going to be your household information, your giving, and your involvement if you're part of a group. this is where you're going to find that information. Once you're ready to pledge, when you go to the Given tab, you're going to find there's 5 options. You've got transactions, you've got pledges, you've got schedules, payment methods, and text to give. If you click on pledges, then you click on add a pledge. You will select 2024 annual operating pledge. And at the bottom, you're going to see a message saying that the campaign runs from October 11th through December 31st, 2024. So keep those dates in mind, because this is the time frame that you want to set up your pledge. If you select yes on include household, what that does is any gifts that are given from that one household will apply to the pledge. On the pledge details, this is where you want to enter the dollar amount per giving occurrence. I'm going to use, for example, I'm going to use $100. This is your giving frequency. I'm going to select monthly. If you want to prepay, you can definitely start it as of today, or if you would like to start in 2024, you can select the calendar, move it to January. I'm going to select January 10th. Here you have the options to schedule the pledges either based on occurrences or on an end date. I'm going to select this one on an end date. And I'm going to keep the same end day, which is the 10th. So the system will show you an expected schedule. So the total amount is $1,200 divided into 12 contributions. It'll list the dollar amount, and it'll list the day that the gift will process. Once you do that, you will hit the Save button. If you would like to schedule a recurring gift, then you would go to the schedule, add a new schedule, and this is also per occurrence. So I'm gonna go back to the $100 and select the current annual, the 2024 annual operating pledge. This is a recurring gift. This will be a monthly gift. And I would like this gift to be processed on the 10th. And it's going to start January the 10th. So it'll populate the month, the day, and the year, and it'll default to the date selected. So it will start, and I'm going to end it on December the 10th. So that will be 12 payments towards the pledge. Here you can, this is where you're gonna, this is the option to enter a new debit or credit card information. Also, if you prefer using your checking account or your savings, this is where you would select it. You would enter your payment information, and the system does require a valid email address so that it'll email the receipts. If you would like to enable text to give, you can click on yes. And then here you will see the confirmation that you scheduled $100 monthly. You will also have the option, if you do set up a pledge and you do not want to set up a recurring gift, you do have the option to do one-time gifts depending on your schedule. So if you click on the give now, it's going to bring you to this screen, and you can enter the dollar amount you like to pay, and then select the 2024 annual operating pledge. If this is a one-time gift, you can select one time, And then if your information is in the system, it's gonna auto-populate, and you can select that payment information. So as we're rolling out the new system, we're tweaking some of the permissions to the different users, but most likely you're going to get the bulk of it once it comes up. One of the features in OneChurch is the primary contact is now called the family manager. And that position can be reassigned to another spouse if you don't want to be responsible for keeping track of the information on the app. Also, the users are going to have an option to edit some of the information. Like I said, we're kind of tweaking that a little bit. We've launched it, we tested. We have 35 members that are actively using the app. I haven't come across any issues, but once we launch it to the entire congregation, then other things might arise. And as they do, we'll provide an answer. So I'm available by email, by telephone, if anybody has a question, and I'm going to be hanging around. I'm going to grab some coffee. Johnny?
So I have a question about TextGive.
Uh-huh.
Because of the way that I get paid, I usually use TextGive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a twofold question. First is, will the 73256 Curious thing still work with OneChurch, or are we expected to set something up within OneChurch to do the TextGive? And the second is, can we set up and use TextGive even if we don't set up a recurring gift?
First question, all the settings with ACS, all of that's going to go away. The text to give with OneChurch is a little bit different. Once you initiate the text to give, either on the website or on your phone, it's going to validate the information, and it's going to request an email, a valid email. So that way it'll send the receipt and it'll save that information. So whenever you want to be able to text or pay on your pledge or do a one-time donations, once you enabled all those settings, then it's just going onto the app and clicking on the text to give.
Okay, so we won't text a specific number with a code or like we're doing now.
No, unless we have a special event, we can set up a keyword and a dollar amount or vice versa. But this one, it's pretty wide open. But if you are paying on a pledge, you do want to select that 2024 pledge so that it'll credit the pledge. Yes?
If we use our bank application to push pay to St. Stephen's, do we need to go to the clear and do it?
That's a good question. I'm going to find out if they allow that, because currently the way it's done from the banks is we usually get a paper bill pay. I'm not sure if OneChurch has the ability to accept payments, but I can definitely check on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Any other questions? No? Okay, good. So I'm going to be in the back if in case anyone has any questions. But look for the email, most likely Monday towards the end of the workday. Thank you.